top 5 teams. Here after the drive, that didn't build their confidence. Nothing will to get to come back and make that deficit up. And then just kept on punching their way through. And they're just going to come out and they're going to have.
For the Lady play, they are riding a 4-game winning streak. They average 42.8 points a game, give up 34.6 points a game. 10, number 11, a 5'6 sophomore, Terrence Sides. Number 13, a 5'9 junior, Abby Babcock. Also starting number 20, a 5'5 senior, Ava Skimper. And number 35, a 5'8 in Mid-Continent League play, head coached by Rachel Miller. The Lady Panthers on that 8-game winning streak to start. And she's getting for Babcock. Head take it over there. Play. It is good. So Abby's got 1 point on the night and makes it 8-0. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead. 4:31 left to go here in the first quarter. Babcock getting set for his second free throw on its way, and that one good as well. So Babcock 2 for 2 that trip, and the Lady Panthers extend their lead to 9-0. 4.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Hauser breaks the press, quickly up the court, down to Bailey in the left corner. Bailey back inside for Hauser, hands it off to Bailey along the baseline. Her jumper short and rebounded by Jacobs. Meredith leads the break ahead to Skimper. Ava at the left wing picks up her dribble now to Babcock. Leaves it on the left baseline for Jacobs. No good, too hard to read. 4 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Inside goes the basketball to Hauser. Wraparound pass for Brooks on the left baseline. She takes one dribble inside, off the glass and good. To start this game on a 9-0 run, the Lady Jays finally break it. 3:40 left to go. Skimper left corner 3, no good. Rebound, 5-4, out of bounds it goes. And they're going to say last touch by the Lady Panthers. Heather Skimper and May Keaton coming to Lady Jays. It looks like into the ball game, Kara Cox. Also into the ball game is Avery Porter for the Lady Jays as Hauser brings it up the court. Down to the left corner to Bailey goes the basketball. Now out front is Cox. Cox going to have a foul called here on the Lady Panthers. This will be their second.
It's back on the floor, then have to find something before.
It's at 9-3. Bailey is a 67% free throw shooter on the season. After the Lady Panthers started on a 9-0 run. Sides has it at the free throw line, kicks it out to 8. Left to go here in the first quarter.
Keaton with a little rush shot on that one.
Porter guarded there by Heather Skimper. Now to Brooks. Control it as it was tipped out, as it was kind of a scrum for the ball. Hauser back around to the left wing to Cox. Out front to Jones. Jones fires up the 3 from the top of the key. Left it short, no good. Rebounded by Jacobs. She hands it off to Sides. Taryn on the dribble. Picks it up, goes out front to Ava Skimper. Ava going to get called for the carry, and it will be Lady J basketball. Looks like Kay Pockebear, the Phillipsburg. Bailey with it. They look underneath for David. Ball gets tipped out, stolen away by Heather Skimper. Heather outlets ahead to Keaton. Keaton to the ball game as she outlets ahead. Jump ball called. Lady first on Taryn Sides and the third on the Lady Panthers. Did not see that call as it was called from the ref back behind here. I was watching the activity down on the baseline.
I didn't see it as well, but Sides was kind of there where it could have been that block call like they got her with. But either way, it was good defensive play there by Sides.
Now Skimper comes away with her second steal. She gets it inside, up and good. Nice look there by Babcock to find Heather Skimper in position as Heather got the steal to start the break, and they rewarded her with the basket on the other end. That's the first time the Lady Panthers have scored in quite some time as they led 9-0 with about 3:50 left to go when Norton scored their first basket, and the Lady Panthers just now scoring to make it 11-4 to end the 4-0 run that the Lady Jays were on. As Bailey drives all the way down to the right block, and a foul going to be called here on the Lady Panthers, their 4th team foul. 21.7 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Fouls on Heather Skimper, her second.
Heather Skimper getting called with that push foul as she kind of got tripped up trying to cause.
Panther basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web. Welcome back to Stoll Gym and Norton High School. Jesse Ray alongside Robbie Gibson as we get set for the second quarter. Robbie, how'd those stats look for the first?
For the Lady Panthers, they're 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 4 of 12 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line with 9 defensive rebounds and 4 turnovers. For the Lady Jays, they're 1 of 4 from the three-point line, 2 of 12 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 offensive rebound, 4 defensive rebounds, and 3 turnovers.
All right, we're under action here in the second quarter. Lady Jays basketball to start the second. So again, the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead this one 11-7. As the Lady Jays pass the ball around, Jones shot off the glass, no good, rebounded by Sides. That's her 5th rebound already. She drives all the way in, right block up, and going to have a foul called. Going to be the 3rd team foul on the Lady Jays.
Sides just all of a sudden exploded towards the basket on that one and getting up for the shot, but getting pushed right as she's starting to go up in the air. Otherwise, great idea there by Sides. Kind of came down slowly, then just used her speed to get past the Jays defense.
Side step back 3 from the right wing. That one rattles out, no good. Rebound tracked down underneath by Sarah David. Her first rebound of the ball game. Now let's ahead to Hauser, now to Brooks. Addison Brooks lets everybody clear out. 7:20 left to go in the first half. Phillipsburg leads Norton 11-7. Ball goes down to Jones. Inside for Hauser at the left block. She goes to work against Jacobs. Kicks out Brooks. 15-foot jumper, no good off the back of the iron. Ball gets tipped around, and it's rebounded out there by Jones. Back out to Brooks. Brooks down to the right wing to Cox. Cox going to have a foul called here. 5th team foul on the Lady Panthers. Fouls on Kay Pockabeer, her 2nd.
Cox went to cut towards the basket. Pockabeer tried to reach out just to keep on her and get her with that hold.
6:55 left to go in the first half. Phillipsburg leads 11-7. Again, the Lady Panthers jumped out to an early 9-0 lead. But the Lady Jays, with just under 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter, able to end on a 7-2 run as a 2-pointer for the Lady Jays goes in. Kara Cox hits the 2-pointer. Assist by Tessa Hauser. Makes it 11-9, a 2-point lead for the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. Caitlin Cheney has the basketball now. Down to the left wing to Sides. Sides gets a screen from Cheney. Now drives in, splits the defense, and a foul going to be called here on the Lady Jays, their 4th team foul. Foul is on Kara Cox, her 1st.
Sides trying to just attack the defense there. Took it off the dribble right into the middle of the paint. Not slowing down, and he getting pushed a little bit from behind.
Hannah Bailey back into the ballgame for the Norton Lady Jays. As Kay Pockabeer takes a seat for the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers, and Emma Honeycutt into the ballgame. Her first appearance in this varsity matchup tonight. Cheney looking, still looking. Can't find anybody. Now gets it into Jacobs' right corner. Long 2. Off the front of the iron, no good. And now a foul going to be called underneath. Looks like this one's going to be on the Lady Panthers, their 6th. And it is on Emma Honeycutt, her 1st.
Fighting for possession to get that rebound, just giving both of them fighting a little bit, pushing each other. Honeycutt just getting called with it as the fight went on.
6:24 left to go in the first half. 11-9, the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead by 2, but the Norton Lady Jays have been chipping away at this lead since about 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Bailey has it out to the right wing to Cox. Cox looks inside. They get it inside for David. David up off the glass, no good. Rebound tracked down by Sides, her 6th. Sides ahead to Cheney. Cheney over her head, can't run it down, out of bounds. Lady J basketball. 6:02 left to go here in the first half. And the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead by 2, 11-9.
Good look to catch Cheney out in front of everybody. Just led her a little bit too far. As, like I said, out in front of everyone. Had a wide open layup if the pass would have been on.
Addison Brooks brings it back up the court for the Lady Jays. Left to right on your radio dial. Just under 6 minutes left to play in the first half. Phillipsburg leads by 2, 11-9. As the pass was intended for Hannah Bailey at the left wing. Threw her hands out of bounds. Ball goes back into the hands of the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. On the court for the Lady Panthers, Ava Skimper, Meredith Jacobs, Abby Babcock, Taryn Sides, and Emma Honeycutt. Babcock loses the handle on it, picks it up, goes out front to Honeycutt. She swings around to Skimper, left wing. Ava on the dribble to the top of the key, down to the free throw line, picks up her dribble, now to Honeycutt. Honeycutt looking, back to Skimper, right wing. Skimper picks up her dribble now, has to try to find somebody to pass it off to, and Sides comes over to get the basketball. Sides stops and pops for 3, and no good. It rattles out, rebounded by Hauser, and a foul going to be called on the Lady Panthers. That's Hauser's 4th rebound, and this will be the 17th foul on the Lady Panthers.
Hauser had good position on now, and I believe this is going to be on Honeycutt. Hauser had her blocked out, tried to go up over top of Hauser, getting called with that push foul. She went over top.
So Hauser heads to the free throw line to shoot 1-1 for the Lady Jays. A 63% free throw shooter on the season, 19 of 30 coming into the ball game. as it looks like Courtney Jones back in for the Norton Lady Jays. Kara Cox takes a seat. Emma Honeycutt takes a seat, and Kinsey Storrs into the ballgame for the Lady Panthers. 5:23 left to go here in the first half. 11-9 is our score. The Norton Lady Jays trying to cut in that lead as Cox's first into the 1-1 is no good. Rebound tracked down by David, up and good. So with that, the Lady Jays have tied things up. Storrs has it out front. They leave her wide open. She makes them pay. It's nothing but the bottom of the net.
Storrs left wide open at the top of the key. Got a quick pass. Able to knock that three-pointer down before the Lady J even able to try to come out to cover her up.
Not one of the Lady Panthers you want to leave open. Before she got hurt in the second game of the year, she was shooting 43% from beyond the arc. As Brooks drives the baseline, her shot no good. Fighting for the rebounder, Jacobs and Hauser. They both hit the court. Jump ball called. Lady Panther basketball. 14-11. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers have regained a 3-point lead with 4:50 left to go here in the first half.
Jacob and Hauser, I think that's going to be a battle underneath the basket all night long between those two. Both of them playing very well against each other. You kind of see on the other end, Jacobs kind of going in and out with Hauser.
Storrs left wing with it. Out front to Skimper. Back to Storrs. Kinsey drives down, and a foul going to be called. Looks like this one's going to be on the Lady Jays. Their 15th foul. Foul's on Addison Brooks, her second. As the ref was calling the foul, and Addison Brooks kind of looked at her like, wait, what?
I didn't see any Panther there either, but the ref was standing right there in front of the play, seen the hold and called her for it.
So Skimper has it left corner for the Lady Panthers. She's looking to pass off. Ball gets tipped and is thrown away. As that is going to be Hannah Bailey. Layup, no good. Rebound put back by David. Good. So Sarah David with 2 offensive rebounds, 2 putbacks, and her 4 points now ties things up 14-14. As Sides has it inside, out to Babcock. Left wing 3. Good!
Babcock left alone as her defender went in for some help. And quickly found the open player, hit her outside. Babcock able to knock down a three-pointer.
So they look inside to the Lady Jays. David gets it out to Jones. Her shot left it short, no good. Rebound tracked down by Sides. Sides pushes it up the court, ahead to Jacobs. Count the basket, she's in line for an and one as Sides found Jacobs behind the defense, and they tried to stop her, but she got it off the glass and in for 2.
Not sure how Jacobs got that off the glass, but able to do so as she was almost behind the glass when she released that shot, able to get it perfectly lined up on the glass and drops in for her. So great job there by finding Jacobs, then an extremely good job to get it off the glass.
Jones picks up the foul. 19-14. As Jacobs hits her and one attempt. So it makes it 20 with just under 3.5 to go in this first half. So Lady Jays hand it off to Jones, right wing, picks up her dribble. Looking, tipped and stolen away by Taryn Sides. Just her first steal of the ball game as Taryn drives all the way inside. Right block off the glass and good.
Sides not one of those ones you want to try to throw across court on. Able to tip down out there and just track it down, take off the other way.
Lady Jays want a timeout to talk things over to try to stop the momentum of the Lady Panthers as they now lead 22-14. 3:07 left to go in the first half. We'll take a timeout with them as you're listening to Lady Panther basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web. .07 left to play here in the first half from Stoll Gym in Norton High School. Jesse Ray alongside Robbie Gibson, 22. The scoreboard says 14, but according to my math, it's only 13. But either way, the Lady Panthers are up right now on the Lady Jays. Back out there for the Lady Panthers. Meredith Jacobs, Kinsey Storrs Heather Skimper, Taryn Sides, and May Keaton. For the Lady Jays, Courtney Jones is out there, along with Tessa Hauser, Avery Porter. Also out there is Hannah Bailey and Addison Brooks. 3 minutes left to play in the first half. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers leading by 8. And I have 13 down for the Lady Jays, but the scoreboard says 14. As Hauser gets inside, she's double-teamed, gets it across the paint to Porter. Porter out front to Bailey. Bailey pump fakes. Free throw line jumper to the right, no good. Rebound, and Tessa Hauser couldn't save it in. Goes out of bounds. Lady Panther basketball, 2:44 left to go in the first half.
Good hustle there by Hauser, trying to save that one in. Just a little bit too far out for her arm to reach out and grab. Got her fingertips on it, but as her toes were hitting that out-of-bounds line.
Gonna be Stores with it, right wing. Gets it to Jacobs. Jacobs underneath for Skimper. Up and good. What a good look by Jacobs to find Skimper.
Jacobs originally started out kind of right there, rotated up to the top of the key, got a pass and knew she could go over top to Skimper. Skimper had backside positioning. Good lob pass right into her, right up along the backboard.
Well, Lady Panthers lead by 10, 24-14. 2:15 left to go in the first half. Brooks has it to the right, or top of the key to Jones. Back to Brooks, right wing. 2:05 and counting left to go. Brooks inside for Hauser. Hauser at the right block. Over Jacobs. No good. Rebounded by Sides. Taryn leads the break once again for the Lady Panthers. Drives all the way inside. Layup is good. So Sides takes that one coast to coast. 26-14. A minute 45 left to go here in the first half again. I have the Lady Jays down for 13, but I might have missed something, I guess.
I have them down for 13 as well, so maybe we both missed something in there.
Turnover by the Lady Jays. So Lady Panthers basketball, minute 38 left to go here in the first half. Phillipsburg's leading by 12, according to the scoreboard. Sides brings it ahead now to Keaton. Keaton looks inside, goes to the free throw line to Jacobs. Again underneath for Skimper. Heather up and good.
Good job once again with another backside position. Jacobs seeing that she drew the two defenders up to her, lobbed it over top. Skimper wide open look again.
28-14. The Lady Panthers extend their lead. A minute 15 left to go here in the first half. Brooks swings it around to Jones' left wing. Top of the key to Hauser. Inside goes the basketball. Shot is up and good for David.
David getting a shot right along the backboard. Had defense there, but able to get the shot anyways.
Now Bailey got the steal and called the timeout. So it'll be Lady Jays basketball with a minute left to go here in the first half. We'll just go ahead and keep this one here, Robbie. With a minute left to go here in the first half, Lady Panthers up 28 to, well, I have 15 now, but the scoreboard again says 16. We'll see. Sometimes that happens. They change it at halftime, so we'll see what happens. But either way, the Lady Panthers have put together a great second quarter as the Lady Jays have done a great job fighting back and getting this one tied up. But then all of a sudden the Lady Panthers offense and defense just took over, and they have extended their lead to 12 right now.
You're right. All of a sudden, the Lady Panthers offense just took over. Defense as well. Kind of led there by Taryn Sides, getting some quick steals and some quick rebounds and just flying the other way. She's kind of pushing the pace of this offense. Not maybe what the Lady Panthers needed is just a little bit of a push to get this offense really going.
So, looks like it'll be Lady Jays basketball. Again, they got the steal and called the timeout. So, Addison Brooks will inbound for the Lady Jays underneath their own basket. 1 minute left to go here in the first half. Phillipsburg leading as Hauser has to track it down to the backcourt. Now she'll bring it up the court. Hands it off to Brooks out front. Brooks picked up by Sides in the center circle. Down to the right wing to Jones goes the basketball. They look inside for David. Can't get it to her. Out front goes the basketball to Hauser. Now to Brooks' left wing. Again looking inside for David. Can't quite get it to her. Hauser fires up to three. No good. Rebounded underneath there by Kinsey Stores. Stores leads the break now for the Lady Panthers. Gets it across the timeline. 38 seconds left to go in the first half. Lady Panthers with the basketball. And I have 28-15. Scoreboard shows 28-16. They counted one of Sarah David's putbacks as a three when they put it up on the scoreboard. So see if they get that changed at halftime or not. Either way, the Lady Panthers with a double-digit lead right now as they have the basketball looking for the final shot of this first half with 14 seconds left to go. Jacobs has it out front. Now to Sides. Sides tries to track it down as Jones tipped it, so Sides could track it down to the backcourt. Taryn on the dribble. Step back three at the buzzer from the left corner. No good. Hauser actually rebounds it with about 3 seconds left, and that's going to do it for the first half. Lady Panthers leading the Norton Lady Jays at halftime. You're listening to Lady Panther basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web.
Yeah, 2 minutes. That only hit 1-3. Yeah. And that was at the end of the first quarter. And Hauser didn't hit a free throw. He missed it. Have them tell one of the coaches when they come out. And welcome back on this Friday night. Jeff Gray alongside Robbie Gibson from Stoll Gym and Norton High School. Right now, the Gopher Lady Panthers up 28. Looks like the books both say 16, so apparently we missed a point somewhere in there, Robbie. I don't know where, but looks like they're confirming, but they say 16, so I guess that's what we'll go with. We'll just give somebody an extra point in there somewhere, I guess. I'm right there with you. I don't know where that extra one came from, but either way, we must have missed a free throw or something in there. I guess so. Maybe when we take our next break, I may run down to see what they got, because I need to know. But anyway, the Lady Jays are led right now by Sarah Davis. She's got 6, 2 for Hannah Bailey, 2 for Kara Cox, 2 for Addison Brooks, and 3 points for Tessa Hauser. For the Lady Panthers, it is 3 points for Meredith Jacobs, 7 for Karen Sides, 5 for Abby Babcock, 6 for Heather Kemper, 3 for Kenzie Stores, and 4 for Kay Montier. Robbie, how'd those stats look?
For the Lady Panthers, they're 3 of 8 from the three-point line, 11 of 23 from the field, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, no offensive rebounds, 14 defensive rebounds, and 7 turnovers for the Lady Jays. They're 1 of 5 from the three-point line, 6 of 25 from the field, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 4 offensive rebounds, 6 defensive rebounds, and 6 turnovers so far in this game.
All right, so again, the Lady Panthers jump out to an early 9-0 lead to start the ball game. The Lady Jays doing a great job, though, fighting back, get things tied back up. But the Lady Panthers, all of a sudden, the defense really came to life. They got some rebounds, and then the fast break is where things really happen to shine. Getting those rebounds and either taking it to the hole or finding somebody underneath close. And that's play that they've been working on with Jacobs finding Kimber underneath. That seemed to work to perfection a couple times.
It really did. They kind of got Jacobs up top there, let Kimber have backside position with a law pass into it, and then Jacobs just got a double team up the top of the key with Hauser, and then whoever else was on the low block as well. Just a little law pass right over the top. So it worked out a couple times for him.
All right, we're going to take a 2-minute timeout. I'm going to go see where I'm missing a point, and we'll be back with the second half right after this. You're listening to Lady Panther Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web. right there, he made the swing like this on his way by. You know what I mean? Back on St. Louis by one. And welcome back quickly here at halftime. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead 28-16. Found where we're missing our point, Robbie. Kara Cox, they gave her, she had an outside shot. It was right there close. Whether or not she had her foot on the line or not, looks like they did give her the three. So that's where we're missing our 1 point. So it's 28-16. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers leading the Norton Lady Jays. Looking at some other games going on in the Mid-Continent League tonight, Ellis is at PMP, Stockton is at Hill City, Gator Community is at Hoxie, and Oakley is at Trego. Also a big one tonight in the Northern Plains League, Thunder Ridge is at Osborne, and Logan Palco, after their game last night against Plainville, they're back on the court this evening. They're taking on Golden Plains. We're going to take our final 2 minutes. When we come back, Robbie's keys to victory, if you're listening to Lady Panther Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web. Okay, 2 minutes. What's the state doing? They gave Cox three on the outside shot. He replied back, really? That's what the lady told Jesse. That's what her book said. Right. Exactly. I mean, it's only one 3-point difference between the two teams with that one. Phillipsburg has 3, and Norton has 2. Yeah, but if they keep hitting 2-pointers and they keep giving them 3 points, they'll come back in a hurry. That's true. Right? They hit it from the hot spot. They actually got 4 points for that one. That was not good. What? I'm guessing you probably can't say that on there. Yeah, you can't say that. No. Math is hard.
And welcome back as we get set for the second half. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers leading 28-16 over the Norton Lady Jays as Lady Panthers outscoring the Lady Jays in that second quarter, 17-9 to again make it 28-16 here at halftime. Robbie, quickly, let's get your keys to victory for both teams.
For the Lady Panthers, they got to continue owning the boards. They've been doing a great job on the defensive side, getting a lot of rebounds. They have 14 right now. That helps out tremendously in getting the ball back in your offensive hand. And then on defense as well, pressure the ball. Continue that ball pressure. Try to get some more steals and going the other way. Terrence has been a little bit of a nuisance underneath the basket, getting a couple quick hand. I think he's showing 7 there. Or 8. There
Math is hard for you.
It is hard. I'm still confused by the extra point down there.
Hey.
But either way, they've been doing a good job getting some pressure on that ball. And then for the Lady Jays, they got to block out. They're allowing 14 defensive rebounds there in that first half. They got to block out, make sure they can get some blockouts there, and then look for the post play. They try to look underneath the basket, get your post players involved in this game. Maybe you can get some quick shots from right underneath the basket. That's what I have for these two teams.
All right, Lady Jays basketball to start the second half. They go right to left on your radio dial. David has it out front, top of the key. Down the right wing to Brooks. Inside for Hauser. Hauser double teamed at the right block. Throws it up at the basket anyway. No good. Rebounded by Side. She's already got 9. Ahead to Skimper. Down to the block to Babcock. Just a little ahead of Babcock. Abby couldn't quite come down with that one as it was just, she got her hands on it, but she was outstretched to have to get that one. Goes out of bounds, Lady Jays basketball.
She outstretched to get her hands on that one, able to get her hands on there. Lady J was there as well to kind of make sure she couldn't pull it in and to get a pass out of there.
Now Babcock comes away at the steal. Abby on the fast break. Layup blocked out of there by Addison Brooks. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Panthers. It will be Lady Jays basketball. 7:22 left to go in the third quarter. Phillipsburg leads by 12, 28-16. Brooks brings it up the court for the Lady Jays. Calls out the offense as she crosses over the timeline with just under 7:15 left to go in the third quarter. Bailey has it left wing. They look inside for Hauser. Now out front to David. Swings it around to Brooks, right side. Inside for Hauser at the right block. Behind the defense, up off the glass and good.
Great look to catch Hauser as Jacobs went to go up top and around. Hauser looked to the baseline, got a quick pass along the baseline, and up she went.
Makes it a 10-point Lady Panther lead. Babcock has it to Skimper. Ava down to the right corner. Picks up her dribble, and it's stolen away by Brooks. Or that's Bailey, excuse me, on the steal, her third. Now the shot is up, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Bailey tracks it down, her second rebound. And they kick it back out front to Brooks. She's in the center circle. She'll reset the offense. 6.5 to go here in the third quarter. Phillipsburg leading by 10, 28-18. Hauser goes to work at the right block, and she's going to be fouled. First team foul on the Lady Panthers here in the second half. First on Meredith Jacobs.
Lady Jays are trying to attack the post there a little bit. Looking for Hauser underneath. She's getting good position on Jacobs. Finally got an entry pass into her from the wing and just went to work. Got Jacobs on a foul.
And Hauser, 63% free throw shooter on the season. First one's on its way, no good. She's 0 of 2 from the line on this evening, though, as she missed the front end of a 1-and-1 early on there in the second quarter. Now missing that one, so 0 of 2 from the line is Tessa Hauser as she looks for point number 6 in this ball game. It's on its way, finds it that time. She's got 6, and the Lady Jays cut the lead down to single digits. It's a 9-point game. Phillipsburg leads 28-19. 6:23 left to go here in the third quarter. Lady Panthers going left to right on your radio dials. Jacobs has it out front to Babcock. They look inside for Pocketbeer. Instead down the side. Sides drives baseline. Floater from the left block. Good.
Sides had a defender right there on it, but that floater just a nice little touch on it. Drops in nothing but net.
30-19. That's Side's 9th point of the ball game. And the Lady Panthers lead again by 11, 30-19 as they hand it off to Bailey. Bailey left block double teamed out to Hauser. Down to David, top of the key. She'll hand it off to Jones. Jones on the dribble. Back to Bailey left side, inside for Hauser. Hauser, backside pass for Jones, all by herself. Up, no good. She misses it, and it's rebounded by Sides. Sides has a double-double unofficially. That's her 10th rebound. She finds Pocketbeer. Backside pass is good, as Pocketbeer now has 6 points.
Quick pass there by Sides to get that to Pocketbeer. Pocketbeer had to be careful with that shot as Hauser went skying past her.
Jones buries the 3 over Sides. As Sides came flying in to try to block it. Did not phase Jones as she buries the right corner 3. 32-22. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers continue to lead by 10 as Sides drives into the paint. Kicks it out front to Babcock. Abby drives in, splits the defense. Counter, she's heading the line for an and one.
Babcock got a screen at the top there by Sides. Passes it off to her, set a screen for her. Babcock went down the lane, getting hit up in the air, getting on that arm, making sure the shot goes through for though.
Fouls on Tessa Hauser, her second. Kara Cox comes back into the ball game for the Lady Jays. 34-22, the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers that continue to lead as Abby Babcock hits them both that time. She's got 8 points in the Lady Panthers lead. 35-22, 5:10 left to go in the third quarter. Brooks brings it up the court, down to the right wing to Cox. She'll fire up the 3, and it's good!
Cox with a quick trigger. The Lady Panthers not able to get over there to cover. Buries that three-pointer, nothing but net.
10-point ball game again, 35-25. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers continue to lead by double digits. Side stops and pops from the free throw line. It's no good. Rebounded by Hauser. It's Hauser's 6th rebound of the ball game. Brooks brings it up the court now for the Lady Jays. 4:45 left to go in the third quarter. Sides meets her in the backcourt. Now to Bailey left wing. Inside for Hauser. Hauser Backside pass for Cox up, no good. Rebound put back by Brooks. Counted! She heads to the line for an and one.
Hauser doing a good job getting position. Quickly getting a pivot foot established. Looks backside. Catches one player backside. Gives him a quick pass. Goes up, misses. Offensive rebound. Goes right back up with Brooks for 2 points plus a chance at a three.
Foul is on Abby Babcock. Her first. Brooks is and one. No good. Rebounded by Sides. And then Brooks going to get called for the reach. Her third personal foul. Second, Lady J's team foul. 35-27. Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead. Make Caitlin Cheney into the ball game. Abby Babcock takes a seat. 4:31 left to go. Phillipsburg again leading by 12. Or by 8, I should say. 35-27. Cheney to Jacobs. Free throw line jumper for Meredith. Just short. No good. Rebound by Pocket Bear. Out to Sides. Taryn drives in. Shot is up and good.
First offensive rebound here of the game for the Lady Panthers. And leads with 2 points on that one.
10-point game once again is now Sides in double digits. She leads all scores with 11. They get it inside for Hauser again, this time out front to David, down to the right wing to Brooks. Brooks inside for Hauser, stolen away by Cheney. Nice defensive effort there by Jacobs to cause that turnover. Cheney down to Sides left corner. Taryn pump fakes, gets a screen from Cheney, now gets a screen from Jacobs. Taryn behind the back, dribble down to the right wing to Skimper, out front to Sides. Taryn resets the offense, directs traffic from the top of the key with 3:45 left to go in the third quarter. Jacobs kicks it out, right corner. Long two for Pocket Beer, no good. Rebound tracked down by Hauser. Hauser gives it off to Cox with 3.5 to go in the third quarter. Phillipsburg up by 10, 37-27. Here in the girls' varsity matchup from Stoll Gymnasium, Norton High School. Cox gets it at the right block. Turnaround shot, and Jacobs going to get called for the foul. Her second personal foul, third Lady Panthers team foul.
Jacobs and Hauser. Hauser fighting for position underneath there on Jacobs. Got position, got a good entry pass, then just went to work going up against Jacobs. Jacobs catching with that body as she went up in the air.
First one for Hauser, good. She's got 7. Meg Keaton and Heather Skimper into the ball game. Ava Skimper and Merritt Jacobs take a seat. Hannah Bailey takes a seat. Addison Brooks takes a seat. Porter and Jones back into the ball game for the Lady Jays. Hauser's second one, good as well. She's got 8 points, and the Lady Jays cut the lead back down to single digits. 37-29, an 8-point Lady Panther lead. Cheney has it, right corner. Inside for Heather Skimper, out front to Sides. Taryn on the dribble, working against Jones, now to Cheney. Cheney, top of the key, drives in, picks it up, looks underneath for Pocket Beer, up and good.
Great cut by Pocket Beer, seeing that her defender and Hauser was going up to guard, up high for some help defense, bounced it right around her.
39-29, the Lady Panthers regain their 10-point lead with 2:52 left to go in the third quarter. Jones left wing with it for the Lady Jays. Drives down to the baseline, dribbles back out to the left wing. Skip pass to Hauser, right side. Inside for David at the left block. David back out front to Hauser. Down to the right wing to Cox. Kara Cox going to reset the offense between the circles with 2:35 left to go here in the third quarter. Jones left wing with it, and we're going to have an offensive foul on the Lady Jays. Their third team foul, the third on Tessa Hauser.
Off ball foul there. I believe she's getting Hauser with a good push there as you all of a sudden see Side sliding along the court as Hauser coming along kind of just gave her a push as she's trying to fight through.
2:29 left to play in the third quarter. Phillipsburg leads by 10. Sides all the way to the basket. Good.
Sides with a quick drive, not afraid to take it at Hauser underneath the basket, but Hauser has to play a little bit careful there.
So the Lady Panthers in the lead, 41-29, 2:15 left to go in the third quarter. Hauser takes it in, throws it up at the basket, no good, rebounded by Heather Skimper. Heather outlets ahead to Cheney. Cheney brings it up the court now with 2:03 left to go in this third quarter. Passes the right wing to Keaton. Down to Pocket Beer in the right corner. Inside for Skimper, tipped out by David, and they are going to say the last touch by the Lady Jays. So Lady Panther basketball. Addison Brooks comes back in, and Tessa Hauser going to take a seat with those 3 fouls. But Brooks has to be careful. She also has 3.
Right idea there by Pocket. We're trying to get that over top to Heather Skimper on it as Skimper had backside, just didn't get quite enough pass on there. I wonder if he might have got tipped there by one of the Lady Jays.
Looks like after discussion, they decided that it was last touch by the Lady Panthers as the Lady Jays look inside for David, stolen away by Heather Skimper. Heather outlets ahead to Sides. Taryn leads the break. Drives all the way inside, splits the defense again. This time left it just short. Rebound underneath there by Jones. So Lady Jays basketball. As Coach Rossi calls out the offense, they get it down to Porter right wing. They look inside, they get it to Brooks. She works against Heather Skimper off the glass, rolls out, no good. Rebounded by David, and then stolen away by Cheney. Jump ball called. It will be Lady Panther basketball.
Cheney underneath there, ball came down to her level, able to grab a hold of it, cause that jump ball.
Kinsey Storrs back into the ball game for the Lady Panthers. May Keaton going to take a seat. Also, Meredith Jacobs back in. Kay Pocketbear takes a seat. Hannah Bailey into the ball game. Avery Porter going to take a seat for the Norton Lady Jays. Minute 15 left to play. Phillipsburg leads 41-29 over the Norton Lady Jays here in Norton High School and Stoll Gymnasium. Sides, directs traffic, gets a screen out front from Skimper. Sides, leaves an off baseline jumper for Jacobs. Rolls out, no good. We're fighting for the rebound, and Hannah Bailey comes away with the rebound, and then she's going to be fouled. This will be on Caitlin Cheney, her first, and the fourth Lady Panthers team foul. 1:01 left to go in the third quarter. Phillipsburg leading at 41-29. Sides going to take a seat. Abby Babcock back into the ball game. Coming in, Olivia Miller for the Norton Lady Jays. And Courtney Jones going to take a seat. 1:01 left to play here in this third quarter. Phillipsburg leads 41-29. Kara Cox brings it up the court for the Lady Jays, all the way down to the right baseline. Dribbles out to the corner, looking to pass off from there. Gets it inside. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebounded by Kinsey Storrs. That was Hawks on the jumper. Storrs ahead to Cheney. Cheney left wing with it on the dribble down to the left baseline. Underneath the basket, up and under. And no, she's going to get called for the travel first.
She tried to get that up and under, but good defense there by the Lady Jays, causing that travel as they didn't allow her to get really where she wanted to originally start with.
36 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Phillipsburg leads 41-29. Hawks with it. Inside. Back out to Bailey. Bailey lost the handle on it, tracked it down to the right corner, tipped out by Skimper as they were looking for Brooks at the right wing, so it will remain Norton basketball. 22.4 seconds left here in the third quarter, and Phillipsburg leads at 41-29. Bounce pass into Miller. Miller top of the key with it, now to the right wing to Bailey. Out front to Cox, 18 seconds left. Between the circles goes Cox, now down to the right wing to Bailey. Inside for Hawks at the right block. She works against Jacobs, throws it up, no good. Rebound fought for, and Cox comes up with it. Her shot is up and good.
Cox staying with it, able to get that quick rebound and go back up with it.
41-31, the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead by 10. We'll take a timeout. Be back with the fourth quarter as you listen to Lady Panther basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web. Lead the Norton Lady Jays 41-31 at the start of this fourth quarter as we await the Lady Panthers to come back out here onto the court. As the Lady Jays able to cut into the Lady Panther lead as they outscored the Lady Panthers in that third quarter, 15-13. Now Lady Jays basketball to start the fourth quarter. David swings around to Bailey as Hauser's out there along with Brooks and Jones for the Lady Jays. Bailey drives in, shot no good, rebounded by Sides. Unofficially her 12th rebound of the ball game. Sides one-handed scoop pass to Jacobs. Jacobs gets double teamed, tracked down by Storrs, now to Babcock. Abby's shot off the glass and good from the free throw line.
Good look to catch Babcock right at the free throw line. Wide open look, able to have that shot uncontested and drops in off the backboard.
Lady Jays basketball as the Lady Panthers lead 43-31. Hauser pump fakes. She's going to drive in. Shot is up. Counted. She heads to the line for an and one.
Good
Hauser's got 10.
Good pump fake there by Hauser. Got Jacobs in the air and went right around her. Attacked the basket, getting fouled at the rim as she went up for that layup.
10-point ball game once again, 43-33. The Lady Panthers lead by double digits. 7:11 left to go here in the ball game. Hauser trying to make it single digits with this free throw. Does so. Hauser's got 11, and the Lady Jays make it a 9-point game. Phillipsburg leads 43-34 here in the girls' varsity matchup. Sides to Store's left wing. Inside for Skimper at the left block. Heather goes to work as she's double teamed. Gets the shot up. No good. Rebounded by Sides underneath. Sides walks the tightrope along the baseline. Now picks up her dribble in the right corner, looking to pass off, gets it to Jacobs, right block, blocked by Hauser. Jacobs tracks down the basketball. Now to Storrs, she'll bury the three from the top of the key.
Storrs staying outside there. He won't let my teammate shoot from underneath. I'll just hit one from outside. Hits a three-pointer, a wide open look.
Her second three of the ball game, 46-34. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers continue to lead. Bailey going to get called for the charge. Her first personal foul, fourth Lady Jays team foul.
Heather Skimper coming over for some help defense, stood straight up and down. Bailey just kind of leaned into her and gave her a little push with her shoulder, getting that charge call.
So, Lady Panthers turn it over, and Skimper blocks it, but unfortunately with the body. Going to get called for that foul as she hammered the ball out, but her momentum kept her going right on through the player. That's Hannah Bailey that'll head to the free throw line.
That was pretty much like her in volleyball, I think, as she was up there and spiked that thing right back to the ground.
Showed why she was all-state in volleyball as a sophomore, huh?
That really did show it.
As Bailey hits the first one. Second one's on its way. That one no good. Rebounded by Skimper. Sides brings it up the court with a 46-35 lead. Sides going to get called for the travel. That's not something we say very often.
Not really. Her foot slid on her. She went to fake one way, went to pass out, and that back foot just kept going on her as she was trying to keep it planted.
6:22 left to go in the ballgame. 46-35. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead by 11. Brooks has it out front for the Lady Jays. Now to Hauser. Hauser looking, goes backdoor to Bailey. Bailey's shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Skimper. Heather's got 4, and now a foul going to be called here on the Lady Jays. This will be their 15th foul.
Skimper's got to clear up there to make sure she grabbed that rebound, came down with it, and just the Lady Jays went to try to steal away from her, getting her on the arm instead.
So full court pressure put on by the Lady Jays. 6:07 left to go here in the ball game. Phillipsburg leading by 11, 46-35. Babcock brings it up the court for the Lady Panthers. Works against Addison Brooks. Tries to split the double team, stolen away by Brooks. Brooks then gets it stolen away by Ava Skimper. As Ava back into the ballgame for the Lady Panthers. She hands it off to Sides. Sides going to be quickly double teamed, and she's going to be fouled. 16 foul on the Lady Jays.
Went for the steal there, and Sides done the smart thing, picks it up, and she was getting double teamed, pulls the ball back away from everybody as the Lady Jays go for the steal and catching her on the body.
Hannah Bailey picks up her third personal foul for the Lady Jays. 16 foul. 46-35. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers continue to lead by 11 with 5:43 left to go here in this fourth quarter. Babcock to Jacobs to Skimper. Free throw line off the glass, no good. Rebound fought for. Hauser comes down with it, her 8th rebound. Now Hauser will bring it up the court for the Lady Jays. 5.5 to go in this ball game. Phillipsburg leads by 11. 46-35 here in the girls' varsity matchup. Jones has it left wing. Out front to David. They swing it around to Brooks, right wing. Inside for Hauser at the right block. Shot is up, no good. Too hard. Rebound fought for. Hauser comes down with it to Bailey. Her shot is up and good. That makes it 46-37. Sides leaves it off for Skimper. Skimper right block up, and she's headed to the free throw line. 17 foul on the Lady Jays. And Heather Skimper will head to the free throw line for the Lady Panthers. Her first attempt from the line in this ball game.
Skimper not quite ready for that quick pass there by Sides. The Sides faked like she was going to pass it there once, took and get another couple steps, launched over. She drew the defense over to her. Skimper had to play catch up with the ball, able to do so, but get fouled before she got up in the air for that shot.
First one's good. She now has 7 points. Kara Cox and Avery Porter into the ballgame for the Lady Jays. Courtney Jones takes a seat, and Hannah Bailey takes a seat. 5:03 left to go. Phillipsburg leads by 10, 47-37. Second one for Skimper, rolls out, no good. Rebounded by Hauser, unofficially her 10th rebound, which would also give her a double-double. Sides picked up her double-double back there in the third quarter unofficially. Brooks to Cox, out front to Hauser. 4:50 left to go. They look inside for David. David tracks it down to the baseline, now to Cox. Cox wraparound pass inside for Porter. Her shot up, no good. Rebounded by Sides, unofficially her 14th rebound in this one. Sides going to get fouled by Porter. Her first foul, and the 8th on the Lady Jays.
Yeah, Sides, one of the shortest girls on the court, so having 14 rebounds shows how much she actually gets underneath the basket and goes to work, able to get those rebounds. A couple of them, she came flying in out of nowhere and just able to grab those rebounds. So Sides doing everything she can to possibly help her team out.
Stores back into the ball game. Babcock going to take a seat for the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. 4:38 left to go in this ball game. Phillipsburg leads by 10, 47-37. Sides heads to the free throw line to shoot a 1-and-1. First end's on its way, good. She now has 14. And it puts the Lady Panthers back up by 11, 48-37. 4:38 left to go in this one. Sides getting set for a second free throw. And that one good as well. She now has 15, leading all scores in this one, both sides. So the Lady Jays bring it up the court, down by 12, 49-37, 4.5 to go. Porter with it right wing. They look inside. Get it to Cox. Tipped out and stolen away by Sides. Sides leads the break for the Lady Panthers. She drives down to the left block. Inside for Heather Skimper. Off the glass, no good. And rebound goes out of bounds. Let's see. Looks like they're going to say last touch by the Lady Panthers. So Lady Jays basketball, 4:17 left to go in the ball game. 49-37. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead by 12. Addison Brooks brings it up the court for the Lady Jays. Right to left on your radio dial here in this fourth quarter. Brooks down to the left wing to Porter. 4:05 and counting left to go as Porter lets the offense set up. Now to Hauser, top of the key. Hauser picks up her dribble back to Porter. Porter going to get called for the travel as she tried to drive inside. Feet just moved a little quicker than the ball did that time as Pocketbeer comes back in and Jacobs going to take a seat for the Lady Panthers. Jones comes back in for the Lady Jays. And Porter going to take a seat.
Right idea. They're trying to get into the basket. Got her feet moving a little quick, but otherwise she got past the defense with it.
Sides brings it up the court for the Lady Panthers. Gets a screen. Both sides. One side was Stores. One side was Heather Skimper. Side's going to throw that one out of bounds as she was looking for maybe Ava Skimper down there in the right corner, but just a little miscommunication that time on the Lady Panthers as the ball goes harmlessly out of bounds, and it's Lady Jays basketball. Brooks now to Cox. Inside for David at the right block. Her shot is up high off the glass and good.
Good look to catch them underneath there. That high lob pass almost got blocked there by Sides, but able to get the 2 points off the backboard.
Now Cox comes away with the steal, and she's going to get called for the travel.
Sides there on that one, forcing that travel. She got her hand on the ball just for a split second, long enough to get that travel, but not long enough to get the jump ball.
So Lady Panthers basketball, again the Lady Jays in full court press. 3:25 and counting left to go. Phillipsburg leads by 10, 49-39. Ava Skimper drives in, and she's going to get called for the double dribble.
Ava tried to go between two different people there, getting both hands on the ball at the same time on that one. Unintentional, but both hands hit the ball.
So Lady Jays basketball, again trying to cut into this 10-point lead that the Lady Panthers have built. 3:10 left to go in the ball game. They get it inside for Hauser. Backside shot is up and good for Sarah David.
Great play there by the Lady Jays. Got it into Hauser underneath on the goal block. She drew the double team, looked backside. Quick pass over for David on the layup.
Sides to the left elbow. Out the Stores left wing three. Rattles out this time, no good. And Heather Skimper going to get called for over the back. Her fourth foul. 7th Lady Panthers team foul. .252 left to go in this ball game. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers leading it 49-41 as Sarah David heads to the free throw line as she will be looking for her 11th point as she's in double digits. Meredith Jacobs comes back into the ball game. And Heather Skimper takes a seat with those 4 fouls. So Sarah David at the free throw line. Looks like she's a 41% free throw shooter on the season. First one's on its way, rattles out, no good. Rebound, fought for, goes out of bounds. And let's see. Will be Lady Panther basketball. Jacobs inbounds to Pockebeer, hands it off to Sides. Taryn up the right sideline. Now lets everybody get past her with 2:40 left to go in the ball game. Phillipsburg leads 49-41. A great game we've had so far. The Lady Panthers have held the Lady Jays at arm's length for much of this game since they took a double-digit lead. Sides looks inside for Jacobs. Jacobs gets it stolen away by Jones. Jones now picks up her dribble, gets it to Brooks. Brooks drives down to the baseline, and a block going to be called on Kinsey Stores, her first personal foul. Hey, Lady Panthers team foul.
Lady Jays here really trying to pick it up a little bit, getting to the free throw line here a few times, helping themselves out and getting some fouls as well.
Ava Skimper going to take his seat. Abby Babcock back into the ball game. 2:19 left to play. Phillipsburg leading 49-41. Addison Brooks with a chance to cut into that lead. First in the 1-and-1 is no good. Rolls out, rebounded by Pockebeer. And then ball goes out of bounds. Timeout going to be called by the Lady Panthers. We'll take a timeout with them. You're listening to Lady Panther Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web. To Stoll Gym, Norton High School. Jesse Ray alongside Robbie Gibson. 49-41. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead. 2:15 left to go here in this ball game. Courtney Jones, Kara Cox, Addison Brooks, Sarah David, and Tessa Hauser for the Lady Jays. So will be their basketball. Taryn Sides, Abby Babcock, Kinsey Stores, Kay Pockebeer, and Meredith Jacobs for the Lady Panthers. Lady Jays with the basketball trying to cut into this Lady Panther lead. The Lady Panthers lead by 8. They've led by as many as 12 here in the second half. So get it into Jones. She's quick on the trigger for 3. No good. Rebound tracked down by Sides. Taryn brings it up the court. Down to the right wing to Stores. Back out front to Sides. 2:05 and counting left to play. Now to Babcock. Babcock out front to Pockebeer. Around to Stores right wing. Stores drives to the free throw line. Wraparound pass for Pockebeer. Up and good.
Great look by Stores to find Pockebeer, there underneath the basket, wide open.
51-41, the Lady Panthers regain their double-digit lead. They lead by 10 with 1:42 left to go. As the turnaround shot for Sarah David is good. She's got 12, and the Lady Jays cut it back down to 8. 51-43, a minute and a half left to play. Girls varsity matchup from Norton High School. Phillipsburg Lady Panthers, the number 4 team in Class 3A, leading the Norton Lady Jays 51-43. Jacobs to Stores left wing. Out front to Sides goes the basketball. Minute 18 and counting left to play. Sides on the dribble, hands it off to Stores left wing. Inside for Babcock. Blocked by Hauser into the hands of David. Minute 3 left to play, and the Lady Panthers lead 51-43 as Cox drives the baseline. Her shot no good. Rebound tracked down. Fought for, and the Lady Jays come away with it as Cox's shot no good. Rebounded by Sides. As Babcock has it underneath, into the hands of Pockebeer. And Coach Miller wants a timeout. We'll take one with her as you're listening to Lady Panther Basketball on KQMA on the World Wide Web. Welcome back to Stoll Gymnasium. Jesse Ray alongside Robbie Gibson, Norton High School, as the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead the Norton Lady Jays 51-43. 42.6 seconds left to go in this ball game. Stores, Sides, Babcock Heather Skimper and the Lady Panthers. It is Bailey along with Cox. Top of the key now with it. Dribbles back out between the circles. 35 seconds left. Picks up her dribble, looks to pass off. Does so to Stores. Stores on the dribble, working against Cox. Stores now to Babcock. Babcock down to the baseline, picks up her dribble there. Now to Jacobs. Jacobs, backside pass for sides. Taryn looks up at the scoreboard, sees 18 seconds left, dribbles through the defense, off the glass and good.
Side somehow just trying to avoid the defense. Looks up, and she's right at the backboard.
The C's parted, and Sides is like, well, I guess I'll just take this layup. Now, 9th Lady Panthers team fouling with 1 second left to go. Tessa Hauser heads to the free throw line to try to a first one for Hauser, good. She's got 12 points. Makes it 53-44 with 1 second left to go. And the second one for Hauser, good as well. She has 13. Skimper inbounds the Sides, and Sides holds on to it. The Lady Panthers going to win 53-45. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back to wrap the Varsity Girls game up right after this as you listen to Lady Panther basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web.